Up in New Haven, Connecticut lies Yale, one of the 8 prestigious Ivy League universities with a historic lacrosse program, winning a national championship in 2018.
And the Bulldogs with their first championship!
COVID question marks in 2021, and now, a team that has the pieces, but can they put them together?
National champs, dude!
We had a lot of guys step up last year. Because of our injuries, we're really working towards something special once we have all our guys back.
I went behind the scenes to show you what it's like to be on the Yale men's lacrosse team.
My name is Johnny Kai. I'm a senior midfielder, and this is comparative politics and loose hall.
Damn,
there it is.
Let's go. Fun fact, a lot of lax guys in this class.
4?
4?
Yeah.
Top 5 class for you?
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yale does things a little bit different. One of the hardest schools to get into in the country, and a university with unique traditions. For the past 150 years, Yale has picked one captain for each of their varsity teams. This year for the men's lacrosse program, that was awarded to Max Krevsky.
Diamond!
Are you getting the press here?
Yeah, I'm going with plaid. Goal! Every year at the end of the season, Coach Shay sends out a form. It's only the players' vote. Every player that was on that past team, only seniors are eligible to be voted captain. Karate! Willie out! Push your shot! Yeah! Oh! God damn. Good ball here, CJ.
How big of a moment was that for you?
One of the most emotional moments of my life, probably. I was with a couple of my buddies when Coach Shay broke the news, and it was definitely a huge moment in my life. Willie out! Double jam! Double jam! One more! Hey, we're live after 3. Count them out loud! Go! Stretching! Brody in! Go! Come on, Blue.
2018 was a special year. Can you walk us through that national championship?
We had a lot of guys back that year, obviously, and we had spent the last few years losing in the first round of the playoffs for various reasons and various kind of misfortunes that just kind of maybe the ball didn't go our way. One of those things that you really didn't expect. I didn't expect. I knew we were really good. I remember talking to John Tillman after they won it, and he kept saying to me, I think you guys are going to break through in a big way one of these years. And when you're a coach that is kind of part of the building process the whole way, it's hard to really picture that as a possibility. And when it happened, I give those seniors credit, they just kind of felt like they kind of willed it, in my opinion.
Yale's gonna win it! And the Bulldogs win their first championship in NCAA history!
One of the most special parts of that moment, for me as a viewer, was the moment you and Paul Carpentier had.
Yeah, I get a little heat for that from time to time.
1883 was the last time. National champs, dude! Sorry. It's okay, man. You're allowed to do that. Sorry.
He's a friend of mine and a confidant in a lot of ways, so that was kind of in that moment, that was that. But other than that, it was, I don't know how many years it was, 15 years of building it. From the moment I got the job until then, even though that was always the goal. I guess I believed it was possible, it just felt like it was going to be like walking on the moon, you know what I mean? And then it just kind of happened, it's like, wow. So it just kind of hit me in that moment.
I'm Carson Kuhl, senior here at Yale University, play attack midfield.
This is the Sci Lacrosse Fieldhouse. Joe Tsai, the founder of Alibaba and owner of the Brooklyn Nets, is a prominent figure in the lacrosse world. Joe went to Yale back in the day and has given back to his alma mater with this state-of-the-art facility. One of the nicest weight room, locker room, and lacrosse stadiums in the country.
I think we got to start where it all begins, right? I mean, come on.
Exactly right. We got our 2018 national championship trophy right here and our 2019 runner-up. And you got a list of the names on the back and our Tour-a-thon winner in 2018 Fed.
Yeah.
Coming here and seeing this is just the standard for a program like Yale. You go your entire career and you're like, I want to win a national championship one day, and you see that, and you hope to reach that goal eventually. So we're walking through Sci right now, and on our wall we got our All-American, most recent one, Matt Brandow, 2022. You hope your name's up here one day.
Yeah.
Sure.
Recent names: Ben Reeves, TD Erlin, and then Matt Brandow.
Transferring into Yale, what was your relationship like with Coach Andy Shay?
It was the best. I think just from a mental side, I've never had a coach like Coach Shay. Whenever I thought kind of the world was collapsing, he'd just take a deep breath. He's always been right. So I think I trust him, and he hasn't led me wrong yet.
Ben Reeves, what type of player was he like on and off the field to be able to coach him?
Ben was ultra diligent. He came in and just transformed himself in the weight room. He always had a great ability to shoot, immense athletic ability, but I think the biggest thing for him was convincing him at, before his 4 years was up that he was the best player in the country, because he honestly didn't believe it. Maybe didn't even believe it up until the last game, but just ultra humble almost to a fault. Like, it was just in every sense. Like, academically, he always felt like he wasn't doing well enough, and he was a 398 in microcellular developmental biology, which takes, it's hard for me to say. I can't imagine studying that,
This is our locker room. We got our game metrics here. We try and check off every single one of these boxes.
It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
I like this setup.
It's a good
I like
spot.
the open feel.
It's a good spot.
I could just see this place getting so hyped on game
Oh,
day.
rowdy. It gets rowdy.
it
gets rowdy.
What's this place like for you?
It's like a second home. Being here with all the guys, it's a great time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where are you located?
I'm over here. No one to my left or no one to my right.
Wow.
It's kind of nice.
All right, give us a run through. What do we got? Here's the whole thing.
We got helmets, sticks, cleats, towel. We got drawers, shoe slot. I keep my shower shoes in there. Cubby up here. You store whatever. Ventilated too, so the stench goes away.
I like that. What are these locker neighbors like?
Harding, he's a sophomore. He's kind of a goofball. Super chill dude though.
Okay.
Good golfer. This is Eddie Q. He came in with me at my class. He's a Canadian, and we love Canadians here.
I like that. How did you get this nice setup right here?
I think I smelled really bad because no one wants to put a locker next to me.
Okay, I like that. Who in here is the messiest guy?
CJ, who's the messiest around here? Kravsky.
Really?
I mean, look at it.
Who's the guy always on aux?
We got Eric Platten. Christian Johnson for sure likes to take over.
Coach Shay comes in here pregame, giving a little pump-up speech. What's it gonna be like? Is he more stoic? Is he more juicy? Like, what's he like?
I would say a little bit more stoic for sure, but at the end of the day, anything Coach Shay says, it gets the guys riled up.
Yeah.
For sure. It doesn't have to be much, but we're fired up because we love playing for him that much.
What's your favorite Coach Shay one-liner?
I don't even know what I say half the time.
Oh, geez, you're trying to get me fired.
The hard way is the way. He's way funnier than that line, by the way, but that one resonates with me because if you're doing something that's challenging, if it's really pushing you, if it's uncomfortable, you're probably doing the right thing.
During practice, if something's just like looks horrible, he'll just scream boring. And it's usually with the freshmen on this side, like during that same drill I was talking about, just scream boring, and they're so clueless.
Something about how he's bored, or so he just speeds up play if things aren't going how he wants. So boring.
When guys, like we're getting to the next drill and like we got guys kind of jogging around, like grabbing water real quick, he'll just scream, losing patience. I was like, what?
He kind of just says like check in. And like the team responds with kind of like an all-in. It's a way to kind of like, turn the page a little bit and like, okay, now it's time to go to work, because we do like to have some fun and joke around.
It's just a one-worder.
What is it?
Cockroaches.
Really?
Yeah.
He says that?
Yeah. It might be like late in the fourth quarter, late in the third quarter, our legs are kind of tired.
Yeah.
If it's a close game, we're just sticking around. It's like a cockroach. Like, you just can't kill them. They're always there. No matter how many times you try and kill them, they're still there.
They're just lurking. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I have expressions that I use, idioms or whatever, that these guys will claim don't exist, and they do.
This is the state-of-the-art, Psy weight room.
This is where it all goes down, huh?
Yeah, this is where the foundation starts for sure.
Lifting for Yale men's lacrosse is huge. Some big dudes.
Yeah,
This is big dudes.
We pride ourselves on being some of the biggest, fastest, strongest, in Division I. So this is where it all starts.
I think one of the most unique aspects is you guys really count your macros as soon as you graduate high school.
Yeah.
And you're on a strict weight room program, diving into what you're eating. How big an aspect is that for the team?
It's huge. We call it body armor. We put on, 10, 15, 20, sometimes 30 pounds. I had to put on 35 pounds coming in. Yeah, it's just like a different sort of like confidence that you have, just especially when you're going against guys that are 200, 220 pounds. Having that extra weight is super important for just all aspects of the game. Now we're gonna check out our athletic training room. This is my favorite part of Psy Center.
Who's another guy that's living in here?
Michael Alexander.
Really, just flat out?
Yeah, flat out. The first guy that comes to mind, he lives in here.
You got the tables, you got obviously the tape, you got the
stim, ultrasound, heat pads.
You got a couple cats right here. You want to introduce them?
This is one of our starting defenders, Pat Pisano, and another defender, Hunter Bowen.
Hunter, nice to meet you. Is this guy living here?
Yeah. I live in here, man.
What's your guys' favorite part of the training room? Is it the hot tub?
The hot tub.
Is it the hot
Gotta
tub?
be the hot tub.
You gotta take us through real quick. Take us through.
So this is our hydrotherapy room. We got contrasting tubs, we got cold and hot tub, and then we have a hydrotherapy treadmill.
How many of the guys are in the cold tub?
It gets completely full.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, there's like not enough room where everyone can make it at once.
Okay.
So this is our diagnostics room. This is a DEXA scan. We do about about 4 of these a year, and we use it just to track progress throughout our fall and spring.
Your picture from young buck to where you are now is probably so different.
It's insane. It's crazy.
This is how you test it, right?
Yep.
You lay on this thing. We had this at Ohio State. It kind of goes above you and back,
Yeah.
and it shows you everything, which is really cool.
Awesome.
And I feel like this is just another thing universities really need to get to stay ahead of competition.
Absolutely.
Talk to us about how impactful this place is.
It's huge for our development. Obviously, it's more than we could ever need. We're so thankful to have this amazing facility, arguably the best in Division I.
Yeah.
It's brand new. It's the best we could ever imagine. So
It's a great resource. You know, I think it's something that the guys really love. You know, there's a little bit more convenient in terms of weightlifting and training and space for them that they didn't have.
It's given the guys great access to weight room and just a spot for them to hang out. So everything in there is for a purpose and for the guys, you know, and ultimately for our program to get better.
Oh, it's outstanding. Pretty cool to show up for a practice or a game, and that's the place you walk into first. And I think it creates a really cool atmosphere. You know, New Haven, Connecticut really gets excited for home games, and to have that stadium in the backdrop and our guys walk out of those doors to get ready for warm-ups, you kind of hear them before you see them, and that's the coolest thing about getting ready for that game day.
What's up, guys? Hugh Conrad, junior goalie from Clayton, California. Walking into the Yale Bowl right now. This is where we watch Yale beat Harvard every other year. A lot of people say it's like Michigan, Ohio State level of environment.
What's the record? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think it's around 70 to 61 in Yale's favor.
The fact guy. We're here in the Bowl. This is where it all goes down. You guys practice here on Wednesdays. What's that atmosphere like?
It's awesome to be playing on the field when you watch a game in it.
Yeah.
It definitely creates a certain level of energy that we try to reciprocate through all our practices, but definitely when we get in here, it gets loud.
What's Harvard-Yale like on a game day?
It's crazy. It's one of a kind. It's definitely a great scene to see all the students, all the families, all the people from New Haven come out. Kind of one of a kind, I would say.
I love that. I love that. And the game this year is in Boston?
It is. Pretty much the whole school make our trip down, go for the four-peat.
As mentioned, lifting at Yale is one of a kind. The most interesting part, their warm-up, ATD. Attention to detail. An insane environment to get these players locked in. You've never experienced something like this. What is ATD?
Attention to detail. It's huge for our program on and off the field. Just being really intentional with what we do when no one's really paying attention to those little things, and hopefully it pays off.
Left leg up, back, push up, push up. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Let's go.
So ATD is our warm-up for lift, but it's just super intense and everyone's screaming, and it just brings a lot of energy really early to the lift.
Great week, stay locked in, focus on the details, get a good rest of this lift. 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yale produces some big boys here. Lifting for the Bulldogs is big.
Huge.
Talk to us about that.
We just get after it in the weight room. We got a lot of stuff that we do differently than really any other program.
I mean, it's huge. We feel like we have to develop guys from the ground up, and the strength program's a huge part of that. Something we've made a priority in, about 9 years ago or so, and I think it's made a huge impact.
I think it's a big part of our program and a big part of our culture, and I think everything that we do in there directly translates to everything we do on the field. You know, and the details that the guys have to abide by in the weight room translates perfectly over to the lacrosse field, so they kind of go hand in hand, and it's a big part of what we do.
My name's Brody Coleman. I'm a junior attackman here at Yale. Matt Harding, sophomore midfielder here. We're here in front of the Pehlke Library. This is our rare book and manuscript library. And here's the Gutenberg Bible and some of Charles Darwin's original manuscripts. Dive right in.
Let's go.
So right here is the central chamber inside of Pehlke.
Central chamber.
In the event of a fire, it actually sucks out all the oxygen in the building and saves the books inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're inside, bad luck.
Yeah.
We're saving the books. You go downstairs, actually, it might give you like gloves or something, but you're able to take a look at most of these books in here.
It's that classified.
Really important.
It's that classified.
Yeah, you gotta get special permission
So you're getting
to go
special
in.
permission, special gloves to look through. So we're here in front of the Gutenberg Bible. One of the first printed books ever. And fun fact, each day they flip a page so the lighting doesn't wear out the book in the certain pages. What's a history fact about Yale you can give the fans?
1701.
That's when it started?
Yep.
First college?
No, I think Harvard's before. And lacrosse in 1882.
We might have to get those ears tatted.
Maybe. We're out here in front of Sterling Memorial Library. It's the biggest library on campus. There's a lot of different reading rooms to go into, something for everybody.
Are you in here a bunch?
Yeah.
Coach was saying you're one of the smartest in the team.
I hope he was. I don't know though.
I like that. All right, let's check it out. I mean, the architect here is it's crazy. Who's a guy that lives in Sterling Memorial Library on the team?
I'm gonna have to say Stu's. He's big in PHL right over here.
Really? And kind of talk to us about these different reading rooms you guys got.
The reading rooms, you know, they ask you to stay quiet. It's a good place to study. Kind of what you expect of the Ivy League library. It's the real deal. You know, what you see in the movies.
Okay.
It's no joke.
It's so quiet. Would you ever get like a group of lax guys in here and just like, let's go?
There's no chatting in here, so I think we're over in DHL. Let's have more chat.
This reminds me of like Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, it is.
This place is nice.
What's going on, guys? I'm Anthony Nunziata, sophomore Fogo.
Luke Pehlke, sophomore defenseman.
And we're gonna be touring you through Whitney Gymnasium.
All right, we got the entrance here. Handsome Dan, the mascot. The architecture, it's beautiful.
Here's the pool. Looks like the diving team is practicing right now, so.
Great group of guys and girls, honestly. Largest gymnasium in the world.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it actually is. Everywhere you look is history, kind of. 150 years old.
Here we got the crew tanks.
Invented here.
Invented here, yeah. The rowing team uses to practice.
You guys hang out with the rowing team a lot.
Yeah.
What are those guys like?
Very tall.
Very tall.
Yeah.
Got 4 courts here for all students to use. We come here a lot. We run pickups sometimes, can't lie, it's a lot of fun.
Who's the best pickup guy?
My guy back there. We run it sometimes.
Who's the guy on the team that like last draft pick every time?
I'm gonna go with Chase Roger. Doesn't have the ball handling skills.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 gyms here. Gen Pop Gym, we'll check it out first. This is where normal students work out. It's one of the greatest gyms.
Would you guys ever get any extra reps here?
100%, all the time. We'll come here early mornings maybe, hit some tries.
Would this be a spot to potentially pick up our future wives?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not. We're gonna head into the one of our varsity weight rooms. Sometimes when there's conflict with class schedules, some guys work out in here at times. So
we got the football guys warming up. We love the football guys. Great friends on campus. Pitzenberger, come on.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Cohen, senior defenseman here at Fass Library right now. Probably one of the most electric libraries on campus.
Let's go. How many lax guys we got in here on a day-to-day?
I'd say probably the whole freshman class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys probably have the best team GPA on campus?
I'd say we're definitely top 3.
What's this place like? I feel like this is a place where you could study, you can hang out with friends, maybe find a girlfriend in here.
Oh, yeah.
You have a girlfriend, right?
I do.
How's that been?
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah,
She's an angel.
And what's her name?
Allie.
Do you love Allie?
I love her.
I love you. I like that. You know, Fass Library, we're making shit happen.
We love here.
Let's go.
Yes, we do.
So we're here on old campus. This is obviously where it all started in 1701.
Yep, a lot of history here on campus. Built in 1750.
Damn.
You can really walk around here and kind of just feel the history.
The history, the tradition here. What would you say is your favorite lacrosse tradition?
And my favorite lacrosse tradition probably would be after an Ivy win, we sing the Yale fight song with Coach Shay.
Oh, wow. In the locker room or on the field?
In the locker room.
That's a good question.
There's really a ton. The singular captain I think I like a lot, but maybe from the player's perspective, there's just so many of them.
I'm gonna go hair council.
Okay, what's that?
Coming as a freshman, you get to voluntarily grow your hair out for the whole year.
Yeah.
And like we all did it, obviously. And then at the end of the year, once we get to playoffs, everyone gets a stupid cut.
Who's had an all-time bad cut?
Mine was bad.
Yours was bad?
Yeah.
The bowl cut's pretty
Yours
bad.
ended up on TV.
Yeah.
Did it really?
I had a bowl cut, and like when hair gets long, it curls up.
Yeah.
So it turned into like a friar tuck. It's pretty brutal.
It might be what the guys do Fridays before we get ready for games. They do both a lighthearted like skit thing, but then they also meet as positional groups to talk about the game plan and kind of get to the nitty-gritty of what we need to do to hopefully be successful the next day.
Yale's unique. There's no question about that. Yale puts their students in different residential colleges.
We're here in Brantford College. This is one of our 14 residential colleges. Pauli Murray College. This is my home. Silliman College. People take a lot of pride being from Silliman.
Hey, buddy. You're good.
A way for students to meet students all over the world. Residential colleges from Yale's first start and all new state-of-the-art buildings. 2 years on campus and 2 years off.
What's up, guys? I'm Jack Susan, senior long stick midfielder.
I'm Will, I'm a junior midfielder.
Welcome to the compound.
Hey guys, living here, mostly seniors. I'm the only junior in the spot. Good place, 2 kitchens, laundry room downstairs. We like to just hang out in the common room here a lot.
Any given weeknight, we'll just be cooking, hanging out, watching TV.
We got the living room over here. Talk just about the decor a little bit.
I mean, a lot of this stuff honestly got passed down. Pehlke Blinders, Brett Malley, he might have been part of the family, honestly. He was always had the Pehlke hat on. I put the Campbell soup up, some knickknacks on the wall that kind of just accumulate and turn it into art.
What's like a typical Sunday look like for the men's lacrosse team?
Ronnie on the couch, watching the Ravens, usually choking in the 4th quarter. We'll get some golf on, play a lot of college football.
Hopping into the kitchen now, who's the biggest cook on the team?
Carson.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he got going?
Second place.
He cooks just about everything. He's always was going through the Instagram reels, like finding new recipes.
He made like crock pot going
chuck
now.
roast on the crock pot a couple days ago.
What's the correlation between Yale men's lacrosse players and food Instagrams?
Food Instagram.
There is some correlation.
What's the deal with the Yale Bulldogs and food Instagram accounts?
Who started?
It was Craig.
Started that?
We got a few guys. I mean, I think a lot of guys just think they're good cooks who aren't actually that good.
I think it stems from the weight room stuff.
Whose account's better?
I think I gotta go Hugh, to be honest.
Really? Why is
Hugh's
that?
a better cook.
Thank
Krev is a lot of takeout content and his girlfriend cooking.
It's kind of cheating.
Yeah,
Like, you know, it doesn't
It's 2-on-1 as well.
Yeah.
Hugh posts some good content, seed oil free content.
Yeah, that's what we need. What do you think?
I'm gonna take what Krevsky eats.
Really?
He's got more personality.
We just finished up dinner at Yorkside.
You know how the Italians do
Special
it.
guest here. Introduce yourself to
Mitch
the camera.
Pehlke, number 25, number 1 in your heart.
Hey! Number 1.
We got the kitchen. Who's DJing?
Franz and I get in there a little bit. Not very good.
And then we got your guys' room on the sides. Take us away here.
Yeah, Will, you want to go first?
Not a huge space, but I make do. Nice desk, working space. I do a lot of work in here.
You love the Earth. We got a lot of different Earth posters going on.
Yeah, those are all from this collection here my mom got me. It's the Nat Geo from my birth year. So I pulled the posters from these, threw them on the wall, and I think it made the place look pretty nice.
How many hours we get clocked here?
A lot of hours. Come home from practice, 8 o'clock, work till too tired, and then go to bed.
All right, this is my room. It's a little smaller than Will's. I like to keep it pretty clean. AC's going. I like it cold in here.
Say you're taking money on a date. What are you rocking?
Yeah, I thought you might ask this question. I like this shirt a lot. Yeah.
Also, I found out Frog might have started here.
It did.
Duff?
Yeah.
Do you know that your frog stuff started here?
Did it?
Yeah, we're gonna sue you for IP. I'll go get it. So this is where it all started.
Oh my God. What's it called? Duffing?
Duffing. So when you like duff a photo.
We duffed before the frog was a thing.
I just learned about that.
Yeah, it's good. You should be paying royalties. NIL fund would be absurd. Yeah.
How did the duff start?
Legend has that Matt Gibson and Brendan Gibson, two brothers, they would duff in their family photos, like Christmas card, they duff, so they would ruin the picture for their family. And I guess they brought it here and it stuck, every picture.
That. Show us your best duff face.
No.
Have we met? No.
Best duff face, let's see. That was before my time.
Oh my God.
Why are you calling it the duff though? Was there a cease and desist that you received that you can't call it the frog anymore?
I think the frog face might have started at Yale.
I think it's just like everything else.
What's going on, guys? Eric Platten, junior defenseman. We're here at the one and only Yorkside Pizza.
Every game day, every home game, we got some guys going to Est Pizzeria, some guys at Yorkside. This is the place to be. Let's go eat.
Let's
Yorkside
go, boys,
family.
let's go!
New Haven, Dave Portnoy, pizza capital of the United
world.
States. Of the world, that's what he said.
Yeah.
What's your spot?
I would say it's pretty evenly split between modern, Sally's, and Pepe's.
Can't go wrong with modern Pepe's or Sally's.
Pepe's.
Pepe's?
100%.
I think Pepe's. I went to Sally's last weekend. It definitely was not worth the wait.
Sally's number 1.
Yeah.
And then you got Modern and Bar, also great.
I'm a big modern fan.
Probably Modern Pizza.
My spot is Zupardi's in West Haven. I take a lot of heat for that.
Why is that your spot?
Just because I think it's the best pizza. There's great pizza places everywhere. Everywhere.
Give it a rundown. Tell the fans what's going on.
So this is the OG at Yorkside. The OG is actually penne with vodka sauce and the fried chicken cutlet.
I've got
I burnt everything, but reminds me of home, just nothing like it. Pasta cooked perfectly. You hear the 10 million subscribers. 6'1".
Come on, son, hook it up.
All right. What is it?
Swordfish. Swordfish.
Swordfish flat.
If you were gonna play tomorrow, you aren't anymore.
You're good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Juicy.
Tastes like rubber. 7 out of 10 swordfish.
Rookie scorer. Rookie scorer.
I did not think you were
Oh
gonna do
my
that.
God.
What can we expect out of the Yale Bulldogs this spring?
Didn't expect success, I would say. We had a lot of injuries last year. A lot of guys that didn't get to show their true potential. We had a lot of guys step up last year. Because of our injuries, we're really working towards something special once we have all our guys back. That's one of our team sayings is one, O-N-E, only need everybody. We don't have a practice squad. Everyone's dressing, everyone's traveling. We always have guys that are ready to step up. We always count on each other to pick up the intensity in practice. We've always got guys ready to go. So once everyone's ready to go, I think it's gonna be something special.